Harmony within. Restoration of hormonal balance and wisdom of the Jewish Refuanis. Jewish tradition holds a profound belief: God created disease and cure. The world around us is His pharmacy. This belief, passed down from generation to generation, inspired healers. Breast cancer surgery is a difficult ordeal for any woman. After successful surgery, an important step begins: restoring hormonal balance. Hormones are the invisible orchestrators of health, and their balance affects mood, energy, metabolism, and overall well-being. Disruption of this balance is a common consequence of treatment, and its restoration requires a thoughtful, individualized approach, combining the advances of modern science with the centuries-old wisdom of our ancestors. Jewish tradition holds a profound belief: God created disease and cure. The world around us is His pharmacy. This belief, passed down from generation to generation, inspired healers in small villages in Ukraine, Poland, and Germany to seek healing not only through physical means but also through spiritual balance and natural harmony. In quiet villages, lost among the valleys and forests of Ukraine, Poland, and Germany, lived Jewish healers, Refuanis, healers, and sages. Their names rarely appeared in official medical treatises, yet they were the pillars of their communities for centuries, preserving and passing on knowledge. The word Refuanis has its roots in the Hebrew refua, meaning treatment or healing. Refuanis and healers were not simply herbalists, but unique scientists of their time. They carefully collected plants in meadows and forests, studied their properties, and experimented with infusions and herbal blends. Particular attention was paid to the timing of herb collection, according to the lunar calendar, on specific days of the week, which was considered necessary to preserve their healing power. Healers used not only herbs but also prayers. Their knowledge was a synthesis of folk wisdom and religious traditions. Family diaries meticulously recorded recipes, advice, stories of recovery, and even failures, everything that could be useful to descendants. Sages, rabbis, and scholars often became intermediaries between official medicine and traditional knowledge. They recorded not only recipes in their family diaries but also observations on the effects of herbs, described healing cases, and noted the climate and the impact of seasonal changes on the body. During the heyday of the Haskalah, Jewish Enlightenment, some of them even attempted to systematize this knowledge, comparing it with the works of European physicians. My ancestors, participating in scientific expeditions to these lands, whenever the opportunity arose, familiarized themselves with the manuscripts and diaries of Jewish healers. These diaries contained recipes for colds, stomach ailments, and hysteria, as well as descriptions of rituals for protecting the home and family from the evil eye and illness. Each new encounter with such a diary became a true discovery and inspiration for new entries in their own expedition diaries. The family diaries of Jewish healers served not only as a repository of recipes but also as a unique chronicle of community life. They contained not only medical advice but also descriptions of customs, holidays, weather disasters, and even political events that somehow affected the life of the shtetl. Thanks to these records, unique knowledge that might otherwise have been lost forever was preserved. As the old Jewish proverb goes, "Whoever saves one life saves the whole world." This is precisely how the healers, and sages approached their work. Their work is a precious legacy that continues to inspire researchers, descendants, and all who seek the origins of folk wisdom in ancient diaries. One can read, "Everything that grows is not by chance. Every herb, fruit, and root is part of the divine plan. The world around us is God's living pharmacy, where every herb, every ray of sunshine, and every kind word can become part of healing." Recovering from surgery is not only a medical but also a spiritual journey, on which it is important to remember: we are not alone. The experience of our ancestors, the wisdom of traditional Jewish medicine, and the achievements of modern science are the foundation that helps us rediscover inner harmony. Let faith, knowledge, and gratitude for life be the light on this path. Jewish healers, Refuanis, healers, and sages were the keepers of knowledge about herbs, infusions, and natural rituals. In shtetls scattered throughout the valleys and forests of Ukraine, Poland, and Germany, they recorded recipes in family diaries, passing them down from generation to generation. Their approach combined observation, experience, and respect for nature. Herbs heal when they are gathered with gratitude, the Refuanis said. The diary of the Refuanis Shandel, from a village on the Dniester River, records a recipe used by women after difficult surgeries. A mixture of sage, St. John's wort, and chamomile, infused in spring water, was taken morning and evening, accompanied by a short prayer of gratitude, and the Psalms of David, a specific combination. Sage is known for its gentle effect on hormonal balance. St. John's wort maintains emotional balance, and chamomile alleviates inflammation and promotes relaxation. The diary of the Refuanis Haim, who lived on the border of Poland and Germany, offers advice for restoring vitality. Raisins boiled in honey, mixed with a decoction of parsnip root, give a woman strength, strengthen the heart and soul. This recipe combines natural sugars, trace elements, and vitamins, which promotes energy restoration. A rest and self-care. The soul, like a field after a storm, needs silence and caring hands, wrote Haim. In the first weeks after surgery, it's important to give yourself time to rest and not rush to return to your usual rhythm of life. Proper nutrition. In his diary, Haim advised, "Let there be porridge made with water, chicken broth, and fresh vegetables in the house." Restoring strength requires vitamin-rich foods, green vegetables, legumes, nuts, a little olive oil, and fermented milk products. Fluid intake. Water washes away fatigue, says one of Haim's proverbs. Maintaining fluid balance is crucial for recovery. Hormonal balance. Advice from Haim. A herbal medicine and medicinal herbs. Haim recommended decoctions of sage, red clover, and flaxseed, which, according to his observations, gently supported a woman's hormonal balance. Breathing practices and gentle gymnastics. Breathing is the bridge between body and spirit. Light exercises, stretching, and walks in the fresh air help regulate internal processes and reduce stress. Stress management. Haim noted, health is influenced not only by medications, but also by kind words. It is important to surround yourself with the support of loved ones, avoid disturbing news whenever possible, and practice meditation or reading your favorite books. In his diary, Haim noted that after surgery, it is especially important for a woman not to isolate herself. He cited the old saying, "A misfortune shared with a friend is half the misfortune." Family support, community involvement, and creative pursuits, embroidery, music, drawing, contribute not only to peace of mind but also to physical recovery. Many healers recommended daily walks in the fresh air in the forest or by the water, believing that nature itself is part of the healing process. Let your breath become a prayer, and your steps a reminder of life. Modern oncology recognizes the importance of restoring hormonal balance using scientifically proven methods such as hormone replacement therapy, a balanced diet, and physical activity. However, more and more doctors recommend using safe traditional remedies, herbal infusions, meditation, and rituals that promote peace of mind and support the body. Scientific research confirms that herbs used in Jewish medicine can indeed gently support hormonal balance and reduce stress. The Diary of My Ancestors is not just a collection of advice and recipes, but a true treasure trove of folk wisdom and care. They express a deep respect for women, their vitality, and their capacity for recovery. By following the recommendations of the Refuanis, every woman can not only improve her health but also gain self-confidence. Today, when interest in traditional medicine and folk rituals is once again growing, the family diaries of Jewish healers are a bridge between the past and the future. They contain not only recipes and rituals, but also a spirit of respect for nature, patience, and the search for truth. May the memory of the Refuanis, healers and sages continue to live on, and may their writings serve as a reminder that true knowledge is passed from mouth to mouth, from heart to heart, like a precious relic of many generations.